Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yes, it was a lot of fun today.
Incredible to watch. Just kind of take us through your thoughts, putting up a new team high score on the season, and taking their first MAC win since 2022. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Give us your thoughts.
I mean, honestly, I know that this is what this team is capable of, and I honestly know that there's still more that we can be able to build upon today. And it's just awesome to see them be in their element and just enjoy and have fun. We talked about that a lot this week, is that, going back to the Western Michigan meet where we were there, it really was something where we kind of were just in our bubble, in our space, and we owned it and enjoyed what we were doing. So we really went back to the roots in training this week, because we actually had a full week of training. So it's just something to reiterate to them, just to say, let's enjoy every moment, every part and every piece of it. Whatever happens, happens. We can't control everything, but we can control how we act, how we feel, what we're putting out there. So I'm so proud of these athletes and so proud of this team for being able to just do that out there today, and know that, not that there was a whole lot on the line, but knows that there was a piece of it where it's like, we can take this meet right now. And so just to come away with that W right now, it's super exciting.
Like I said, we saw significant improvements, but one of the ones that I wanted to really talk about was the beam scores. We saw that rise dramatically today. Can you kind of tell us what went right there, and maybe what you guys were doing in practice in order to improve those scores?
Yeah. To be honest, that's an event where we know we have so much depth, and we know we have so many people that can go out there and just hit a beam routine. So we're kind of just still playing around and tweaking with lineups to find those right fits, but it's just investing in them to understand that we're good on this event. It doesn't need to define us. It needs to be able to be something that's we can shine on and have that confidence and radiate that piece on an event where most people, especially all these people that come up to me after a meet, and it's like, man, we just still get nervous watching beam. And I'm like, no, I want people to be like, no, this is cool to be able to watch beam right now. So that's what we kind of went back into practice this week. And we had a little bit of a competition feel on Friday's practice of being like, are you confident? All right, who can you challenge that's just as confident as you to go up and show off your skills to them? So that's kind of where we took that step back this week and really started to be able to put that out there. And we'll continue to tweak our lineups. We'll continue to find that right fit. But that's the name of the game, is to use this time and space to try things out, to find what works for us. So I'm super proud of them to just go up and have that confidence and that feel of just owning beam.
5 career highs today.
Wow.
5 career highs. The most notable being Kayla Shaw's 9.9 on the floor routine. Everyone had a strong floor routine today, but Kayla Shaw was just incredible.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what she did right, how she improved so much, and what that score meant to the team?
Honestly, the whole floor team and as a whole, like, we set out to have a goal as a 49 as a team, because we know that that's our strength right now. We know we have some great athletes, that every person is capable of that 9.9. But for Kayla, it's just finding her element of not over trying. She's already a clean gymnast. She already does a great job. So it was just kind of being in her element to just have some fun. And, we've played this strategy game of making sure to rest some people here and there. And that's what we did last week with her. And it paid off to just be able to have her feel confident in what she's doing. So to go out, own it, shine, do her gymnastics the way we all know how she does, and get rewarded for it, I think is huge for her and for this team.
One more question for me, and then I'll pass this around. But Coach, we are seeing lots of momentum from the past weeks, especially here at the Stroh Center.
Yeah.
What does it mean to build that here in Bowling Green in front of the fans? Because I think the atmosphere today was incredible.
Yeah. It's something that I was tasked with whenever I took this job, was how do we continue to create an environment for people to want to come to the Stroh and watch gymnastics? And we have been out and about in the community. We have been making sure to do everything we can. And that's also something we talked to our athletes this week too about, was as we continue to get more success, that means that there's more steps in place that we've got to be able to do to keep this momentum going for us. So while there's different things of going out and volunteering or talking with this group or that group, we had 2 club programs be able to come out and support us today. And that's huge for us to be able to have that community feel. So being able to have this environment and have this energy, and shout out to basketball last night for setting us up to come in here, to have this Stroh magic, be able to build off of it. But it's something that I want people to see that enjoyment and that passion from our athletes, especially in a world where sometimes college athletics gets a little tense at times. And I just want this fan base to be able to see that we enjoy what we're doing. We're having fun on something that most of this entire world cannot do right now. So it's exciting to see these fans come out. And next week, we need even more to come out against Central Michigan, because that's going to be a big one for us. We're going to need people to be super loud. So bring in this energy and even more next week.
Coach, you talked about confidence. Talk about the confidence you had in the girls heading in to the floor routines when there was only a 10th difference in the scores.
Yeah, I looked at the floor squad and was like, I could literally pull a name out of a hat and we can put any lineup up and I know what you guys are capable of. So I was like, we have nothing to lose and everything to be able to gain. So let's just go out and have some fun. And I think that's a piece where, in the sport of gymnastics, it's a lot. Every weekend we're going out, and sometimes we just got off this crazy stretch of away and home meets that we had that rest, rejuvenation, and was like, this is what we trained all fall for, was for this moment right now, is to be confident and own our gymnastics and just show it off in front of these judges and this crowd to be like, all right, we're going to make sure a floor routine doesn't look hard. It might be to us in that piece of it all, but we've trained, we've been prepared for this. So I'm so glad that they were able to get rewarded the way that they did today.
Of course. And then also, it was pink out today. Can you just kind of talk about how the idea of that works? And obviously you guys were all excited about it. So
yeah, absolutely. So, I think it's something that it kind of goes back to, we do a couple things. As we put on the video board, we volunteer at the Race for the Cure in Toledo every year. I think it's something that our athletes have been able to be a part of, and it's just super empowering. And also, too, as a female sport, we're making sure that women are empowering women every day and how we can continue to help each other out. And whether you've known someone that's been impacted by this disease or whether, it's some other type of disease of it all, we're here to be able to support and compete for a greater good of it all. And I think that's a perspective to be able to remember, is that it is I know that this probably isn't the right way to say it, but it is just gymnastics. It is just sport, that there are a lot more things going on in this world, but we can be able to use our platform to bring light and joy to people. So bringing awareness to this cause is something that we wanted to make sure we invested in and did it in a right way to be able to show our gratitude and our appreciation for anyone that's been impacted by this awful disease and anything else that may have come up too. So
congratulations, guys, both of you. First MAC win since 2022, in case you haven't known that. Just kind of give us, we'll start with you, Maddie, your initial thoughts on taking the first MAC win since 2022.
It's just really exciting, and I'm just really proud of the team for how everything's just coming together, and just feels like we're really working well together as a team. So it's just really exciting to see all of our hard work pay off.
Do I answer? Yeah. It's just good to see that everything's coming together. We've been working hard in the gym, focusing on those details. So I'm happy to see us put it out on the floor today.
Maddie, 5 career. Well, I'll ask both of you. I'll start with you, Maddie. But
Okay.
There were 5 career highs today. What does that show about your team and the work you guys are putting in during the week?
It just shows that we're putting in the work in the gym, and it's just paying off, and everything's just working really well and working off.
Yeah, going off of that, like I said earlier, our details in the gym, we've really been working on that because we know we can. So it's just having to just putting it out there on the floor and just doing our normal.
Kayla, I would like to ask you, you put up a 9.9 today on your floor routine. Please take us through your thoughts about that and just everything that went right for you.
Well, I was really excited to be back on floor because I haven't been on floor for a bit. Just getting back on floor was really fun, and just doing my normal and just having fun, actually enjoying it, because that's when I do my best. So I'm very happy that I was able to do that today, help the team.
Man, you scored a season, or you matched your career high on the on your floor routine. Can you kind of take us through that 9.85?
I feel like it was the whole floor team as a whole that really solidified all of our scores. We just decided we're gonna get a 49. This is just something we're gonna do, and it just happened. So really exciting.
So I'm gonna start with Maddie on this one, but today was Race for the Cure. We all wore pink. Can you kind of walk us through what that means to you guys as a team?
So we do the Race for the Cure race every year. It's like a 5K for breast cancer, like to raise awareness. And it's just something as a team that we really care about and are proud to like support.
Oh, yeah, just showing that support and raising awareness is very important for us. So that's what Pink Meet's for.
Last question for me, and then I'll pass it around. But next week, you have Central Michigan coming in. What do you guys have to do this week in order to keep that momentum going against the defending MAC champions?
I guess just going into the gym, like doing the same thing that we did this week, like staying locked in and staying in our bubbles is just really important.
Yeah, staying in our bubble and just actually honing in on those little details again, and just going the extra miles, doing what we need to do to, get higher scores and be consistent.
Talk about the confidence you guys had going into the floor. Obviously, only a 10th separated you guys. Just talk about what confidence level you guys had going in.
Like obviously going into floor, we knew we were like, I think we were behind, right?
Yeah.
So we were just like, let's just give it everything that we have. Let's do this for ourselves. And it worked. So
Yeah, and floor is like a really consistent event for us, so we continuously build off of, like, every week, build off on our scores and everything like that. So just being consistent and confident and just trusting our gymnastics.